Thanks for joining the call for starters. Appreciate that. I respect your time, so we're going to try to get through this as fast as possible and see if we're a good fit to work together and go from there. How does that sound?
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. So to begin with, I just kind of want to ask you some questions about your business, maybe learn a little bit more about where you're at, what you're looking to do, and why you wanted to join the call. And then if there's some synergy and if I potentially can help you, then I'll discuss on what I do and then we'll go from there. Sound good?
Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. So just to start with, I take a bet that you're not just here to find out some more information. So what kind of problem are you trying to solve for yourself?
Problem. Haven't do too much on Facebook. That's why I just want to hear what you can do anyway. So
are you looking to get some more appraisals? Is that kind of what you're struggling with at the moment in your business?
always looking for appraisal anyway. So no matter good market, bad market, always.
Got you. How many? I guess we'll kind of move into some marketing questions about your business. How many staff have you got currently working under you or for you?
Oh, just myself anyway.
Just yourself. And how many appraisals are you doing per week, roughly?
It depends. Sometimes one, sometimes two, three. Depends.
And out of those two or three, what percentage are turned into a listing? 1 in every 3, or
look, if I can get through the door, I can say 50%.
And what's your current process to get yourself appraisals? What sort of marketing are you doing? How are you getting in the door?
Just normal way, letterbox drop, some flies, go to my own website and refer, those kind of things.
So you're just kind of relying a little bit on organic through your website and you're doing some DLs. Is there anything else that you're sort of doing? Maybe some bus stops or things like that? It's kind of common.
No, I used to do that. I'm not doing that anymore.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad.
It's crazy. It's crazy over there. These companies are charging too much. I think I live for other new agent anyway, so I'm not interested in those things.
Yeah. Awesome. And how much are you currently spending on your marketing per month for your business?
1 or 2 grand.
1 or 2 grand. Got you. And that's mainly going to your DLs? I
got on the leads refer system, so people refer me leads, so I pay them commission as well.
Oh yeah, very smart. Good. And what sort of percentage? What are you paying?
30%.
30% of the listing?
So for example, if I'm charging the commission for 10 grand, so I'll give them 30%. 3 grand. That's including GST.
It makes sense. That's good. That's a really good process. And so how many appraisals are you currently looking for per week?
Not per week, you know what I mean? I just need a qualified appraisal, you know what I mean? It's sometimes the vendor getting 2 or 3 people go there. It's very hard, you know what I mean? Even though you get it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because every agent pretty much same, right? If they calling you in, right? And then they already process you and then they know you should be able to sell the property. It's a matter of the fee and then the personality and then what they feel with you know what I mean?
So you're getting about what's your take on a listing? Is it like 2%, 3%?
It really depends who you're gonna bid with, you know what I mean? Sometimes you try to get listing, you can go. That's why I work for myself, not working for. I used to work for franchise, so because no matter what you earn, so you have to give them 10%, 20% straight away, and it's not worth it anyway. It really depends, the case, you know what I mean? Some of them really sellable, you know what I mean? Just take it, you know what I mean? Even 1% will do it anyway, because a home open is gonna sell. That's the thing. It really depends the case, you know what I mean? Some of them is sellable, even though they give you 5%, it's not gonna happen. That's the thing.
And so, are you looking to currently grow? Are you? Because I've talked to a lot of agents, and some don't even necessarily want appraisals. They're kind of just happy where they are. Are you looking to expand, or what's your process?
Yeah, of course.
So are you looking to hire some extra people to help you out if you do start getting some more appraisals in?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So it kind of looks like we're following the same sort of route. Regarding the social media and stuff like that, have you tried any before or?
Tried before.
Yep. And how did that work for you?
Nothing. That was a bullshit anyway. So I spent like 2-3 grand. Was nothing come back at all.
Nothing. Not a single anything.
No, not single. They asked me, "Do you want to renew?" I said, "Look, what's the point to renew? Because I couldn't I'm not even getting one leads anyway. So
Did you get leads and no appraisals, or did you get no leads and therefore no appraisals?
no leads.
No lead. What? That's insane. That's insane.
So
Wow.
basically, what I don't know you're doing same thing or not. So what they do is they promote your website, and then when you're searching real estate in probably in Bulletin or what some suburb you really want, you know what I mean? And then
Yep.
your profile will pop up. That's what they do. It showed me quite a lot of stack and then a traffic whatever over there. I said, look, the numbers don't lie, you know what I mean? Because I didn't receive even one call, you know what I mean? Even you got in your stacks, you got 10 grand, 20 grand. There's no point. For me, I didn't receive one call.
No, I understand. I completely understand. No, that's not what I do. I don't really promote your website at all because it's a lot easier to get appraisals through social media. So I kind of stay away from the website side of things and instead
Look,
focus.
the thing is, what I'm happy to pay, you know what I mean? But look, it have to be worth it, you know what I mean? That's the
Of
thing.
course.
I just want to show me how you work, and
Okay.
then if I think it worth it, and then I'm happy to pay anyway, you know what I
Okay.
mean? That's not the point. 10 grand, 20 grand a year, that's no problem for me. Just want to, it have to be work, you know what I mean?
Of
For long
course.
run, you know what I mean? You can't trick me one time and then done.
No worries. I understand.
If it work for me, I can tell some of my friends in the same industry, you can do the same thing.
So completely understand there. I'm super confident that it'll work for you. I'm going to show you some stats right now of an account that's working for you because it sounds like you're a stat man, right? You like to see the actual statistics. So that's what I'm going to show you right now.
I'm not. I don't want to say stacks anyway. So I want to say someone is being using your service. It's already being successful. That's the thing. You know, that's give me confidence. You know what I mean? Give me confidence to invest.
Of course. So to be completely honest with you, I've got a couple clients doing some work with them. All of them have seen a lot of success. However, I've been doing most of my work through chiropractors and tattoo studios and martial artists, right? And so what I've found though is that they don't necessarily have. It's very difficult to charge any sort of fee to a chiropractor when the clients that they get through the door they're paying $50, right?
Yeah.
And it's like it's very difficult. So I've worked with a couple of them, and it's too much work for me to go through and be like, hey, listen, you're going to be getting all of this amount through a lifetime value of a client, right? Because their lifetime value is about $4,000 per client that walks through the door, but that lifetime value comes over a 2 or 3 year period a lot of the time. So it's like you've got you through a client, you're going to get that money across this time period, and it just doesn't really make sense, which is kind of why I'm moving into the realtor space. And I'm doing this test drive for a fella. We're literally just onboarding. I've got 2 clients onboarding for realtors, but just to be completely honest and transparent with you, we haven't fully started, so I can't show you actual statistics from a real estate agent, but what I can do is show you statistics for one of my other ad accounts, which is what I'm doing right now. Let me bring that up. So if we open up this, tell me if you can see my screen. 82 leads have come through the door. I ran this campaign for 2 weeks, right? Okay. 2 weeks. We've got actual 82 leads. So we can click this file and we can download the leads, right? And you can see the date period, right? Exactly 1 month. And we have 62 leads, 68 leads come through from this one ad. The other 11 or something from different ads, right? And so if we go across, on average, we hit about 2.18 times that a person has seen that ad, and we had 28,000 impressions. Yeah. And on average, the cost per lead was about $8. It does tend to be a bit higher for real estate agents because this is for a tattoo client, right? You're not going to be getting the same cost per lead because the amount that a client is going to be spending with you is a lot more due to it's a house, not a tattoo, right? So we're looking at about an average of, I've been talking to some people that are already in the space, and they're looking at about a $25 to $30, potentially $40 cost per lead come through. We spent $25 a day. I actually had to lower this amount, right, from $50. He had a $50 a day ad spend budget, which is about $1,500 for the month. And we had to lower it down because we actually couldn't handle the amount of leads that came through, right? He just didn't have the capacity. We spent $685 on the campaign. The total impressions, the reach. Sorry, I looked at reach compared to impressions. Impressions were 62,000, not 28,000. And the cost per $1,000 impressions were about $10. We had 473 link clicks, and that's how many people then converted into a direct lead. And out of those people that then converted to a lead, it was about 20 or 30% of these. I couldn't give you the exact number off the bat. I'd have to ask Kane. But does that kind of explain the statistics? I can show you another account if you'd like. We can look at Caro. This is a Caro ad that we had running. So the leads are a little bit different because it's in a different industry again. So we're looking at a higher ad spend here, right? We're looking at about $27 to $13 for the industry. 28 leads, 12 leads. This is also in another 2-week period, so 40 in total. 42,000 impressions.
How are you gonna get the leads? That's the thing. How are you gonna track the thing? This can't track me anymore. So I want to say how you catch the potential client, your seller.
So I'm gonna open this up for you. So these are the ads that I was running for him and doing some testing and different kinds of things. So let's open up.
How you create the ads, and then how people get tracked.
So this is I'll show you everything, right? So this is one of the ads that we had running for him. So when you're scrolling through Facebook, right, this is what they see, right? They see this is on different, so this is Facebook feed, Instagram stories, Facebook stories, right? And it changes. So I make each of these and make sure they fit in the different sections, right?
You make this video, is it?
Yeah. So I came, this is a little bit different for this fella, just because he didn't have any good footage, and I was like, listen, I don't usually record for you, but I'll come out and I'll record this footage for you just so we can get some good performing ads, right? Because he didn't really have much to go off. But a lot of the time, I'll end up creating the creatives. I just don't usually record footage because people live all over the place. And I can't be spending all day driving back and forward just for some footage. So if you already have footage sent forward, that's awesome. I can use that. Otherwise, I can also create still images, which I will show you, right? So these are what are currently, where is it? You still see my screen, right?
Yeah.
So for realtors, this is kind of what I'm more going to be creating for you, because obviously I'm not going to show you cracking someone's back, right? It's not going to work. So the different creatives are separated into 4 categories: personal ads, info, just sold, sales/buy, and suburb ads. Personal ads, your rundown. They just kind of show a body shot with some review potentially, or some other information about you and your business. I don't really like that sort of ad. It doesn't really show off anything, right? Nobody's going to sit there.
Everybody doing the same thing.
Exactly. No one really, it's not good. Right? Anyway. This one's a little bit better, because even though this fella, it doesn't really have anything to do with real estate per se, right? Real estate is a very personal, it's a lot of the time selling a house or buying a house can be a very personal experience for someone. It can be a big choice, all that kind of thing, right? And by showing an ad and it shows his face directly as well as his partner, they run a business together, by the way. It establishes that trust and validity with them, right? So if you have something like that, we can definitely run that as an ad. However, what I actually would have preferred for this ad is that if he had the same position, same pose with his wife, but they actually moved in front of the house or showed more of the house in the background, it would have insinuated, oh yeah, right, this is a house that they've sold, right? Rather than just them. The next option is just sold ads. I don't really like these either. This is a property that's just been sold, right? They're like, hey, listen, we've sold this property. We can do the same for you, basically, right? But I'm not too much of a fan. We can definitely test it out, see how it works, but that doesn't work the best a lot of the time. This is the sales/buy ad. So if you've got a property for sale or a property up for purchase, right? You've probably got photos of the property, right? So we can put those up into a carousel, so you can slide through, right, and have a look at the different photos for the property, and we can get direct buyers or people interested in buying that property, right? Another one is this is an Indonesian ad actually that I found, and they're advertising the exact property, right? So 19 acres land, and they highlight the ocean that's right nearby as well, not just the land. Because sure, they could have zoomed in directly on here. However, having that ocean nearby and be like, oh, this is an ocean view property, right? It's kind of sells it a lot more. And finally, the suburb ads is my favorite. Tend to work the best. So if you live in Frankston South, which is a suburb, right? Not in Perth, obviously, and target this ad directly to this suburb and be like, hey, look, these houses went for 1.4 million, 700K, 1.5. And then people are like, oh, I live there, right? I wonder if I could get my house appraised, right? Another one for Rockingham, kind of off the area. You live in Rockingham, blah, blah, blah. And this one is probably my personal favorite. Suburb again, Wodonga. This is in the East Coast. And it has the address, sorry, the street name, right? And so if people see their street name on here as well, it's like calling me out directly, right? I live on this street. I live on Athol Street, right? And so they're much more likely to click through that ad. But that's kind of the section. Those are kind of that we're going to be testing, seeing which one works the best. Personally, I think it's going to be done the suburb ad. Do you have any questions so far?
No.
No? I've kind of been talking for a while, so I didn't want to... Feel free to interrupt me at any point, like there's no issue there.
Yeah.
Starting going back to then, where do we place these ads, right? We place these ads throughout Facebook and Instagram together, and we show them off to the different platforms and get people to look, and then they can click this get offer button right here. There's all different sort of, this is kind of like the ad copy. You can see it a little bit more clearly if I go back here. Yeah, so Hey Perth, we're calling out directly where they are, pain free as possible, right? So calling out their exact pain, what they get rid of, and then click the get offer button now. It's basically the simple process that goes through. Yeah, is that making sense to you?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, regarding what's reason that I was kind of bringing forward to you was a little bit backstory about me, actually, just before we get into that. So I was a digital marketing specialist in the Gold Coast for high growth bathrooms. So I was dealing with about 100K ad spend per month. It's crazy numbers, right? Crazy numbers. I kind of got sick of politics, decided to move back to Perth. So that's kind of where I'm at now. I worked with Neil Whitaker from The Block. Not sure if you know him or you watch The Block. Also organic marketing for TikTok, which doesn't really affect the service, but I thought I'd throw that in there. And the reason that I kind of wanted to put forward to you today was because of the kind of opportunity that's here, right? Because there's 64,000 real estate agents in Australia, right? And that is 7,000 in Perth, right? Western Australia, right? Guess how many of those are running paid ads in WA? In Perth. Got 200 results, right? Out of 7,000, we've got 200, right? Perth real estate up there. You can see me search it in. You can do this yourself if you don't believe me. But 200 results. It's crazy. Such a low number. And it gets even lower when you realize the fact that 200 results doesn't mean 200 individual realtors, by the way. That just means 200 results. So a single realtor can post 10 ads and that's 10 results gone, right? How's this to you so far? Are you like as excited as I am, or?
Yeah, just keep going. I'm just still thinking anyway. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's pretty much had to share. I think it's definitely something that we should move forward with, just because we're getting in early here. Like there's many people that are just in Perth compared to the eastern states, where there's like heaps of them, as well as like other countries like United States. They're all over this, right? And so I've kind of created a plan to get you more listings sold, right, and get you out of the 1 to 3 range. All right, I reckon we can definitely get it up closer to 7 to 10 mark, depending on ad spend. And so what I kind of want to do for you is create an offer, do the account setup, create a lead spreadsheet so you can look at all the leads come through directly. I'll do some ad optimization for you. I'll make you some custom creative so you don't have to worry about making those ads if you don't have any already. As a bonus, give you access to the CRM system. If you don't have one, I'll do some media buying for you. I'll set you up for you directly as well. So you don't have to waste time with trying to figure out if these people are just pulling your leg and a waste of time, right? Because just because a lead comes through, right? Just because a lead comes through, where is it gone? Here, right? Just because I've got 40 leads for this fella here doesn't mean all 40 of them are going to turn into clients, right? And so instead of you having to contact all 40 of them, right, I'll do that manually and only send you through people that are actually interested. But it's also transparent, so you can see exactly what I'm doing at all times. So I'm not just stealing your money, basically, right? I have everything to help you grow, because at the end of the day, if I don't get any results for you, right, then you're not going to work with me, and then I lose a client. So yeah, I have every incentive to help you out. Also do some SMS, email marketing, all things that we kind of take care of here. And then at the end of the day, the only thing that you have to do is do what you already do. Go and convert the appraisal into a listing. So there's nothing that changes for you. It's pretty much a done for you service, right? How does it sound?
I'm still reading on this. Are you gonna, the Facebook things on my
Yeah, of
account,
course.
or
Yeah,
are
I
you
run.
gonna fully my Facebook and Instagram on these things, or?
Yeah, so I manage all the paid advertisements, right? So you don't have to worry about your Instagram paid ads or your Facebook paid ads, right? I handle all of that. And what else we'll do is we'll set up your accounts so they look professional as well. So then when people actually see the advertisements and they click through to your Instagram profile or they click through to your Facebook profile, they don't just see like some standard realtor page. We'll make sure that it has all the information that you need on there that someone could possibly want or find about you, right? And then once that's up, then we can run those ads straight away. And we can get all set up and running for you within the week.
Okay.
So it isn't just like a 1 month period, right? We'll get this up and running, and you can start seeing results straight away.
So you're gonna recreate my profile and then just make that looks better, right?
Yeah, let's search up right now, shall we? What's your page called? This actually looks pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie. You've done a good job. Done a very, very good job. Have you got an Instagram as well?
I try to link it together, but it's not linked. I don't know why. Yeah.
That's okay. That's all right. I'll link that all up for you directly, so don't even worry about that. We'll run that through that together. We'll also get you some followers and likes as well on your page, so you seem more professional, right? We'll do a small campaign, because this is a little cheeky trick that I do for my clients, right? Because it's very difficult. Like, these are good posts, by the way, right? I just want to put that out straight away. Like, this is a quality post. It looks nice, looks professional. You've got your Facebook, your face at the bottom. You've got your name. You've got your brand at the top, right? It's good. It's very difficult on Facebook to get any organic traction though, right? I will admit. But we also want, the reason it was so hard to find your account was because you don't have any likes or followers, right? And that's okay. That's completely fine. It's very difficult to get them. But what we can do is we can run a follower and like campaign, and we're going to get you through some extra followers and boost this account up, right? Because the more likes and followers that you have, the more Facebook pushes you out, because you seem like an authoritative figure, right? And so that's probably the first step that we'll do to increase your brand awareness for starters. And then once we get some likes up and running, then we'll convert that campaign over to a lead generation campaign. And then that way, as soon as people come through, they have a look at your profile and they don't just think it might potentially be a spam account just because there's no likes or followers. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll definitely bet up. And if your Instagram is the same, we'll also do it for the page as well. Cool. Yeah, easy. We can definitely fix that up. But nah, very impressed with your page, by the way. Very impressed. Maybe we can change this banner up a little bit, but aside from that, the post and stuff is really good. You've got good photos. I like it. Awesome. So yeah, how does that sound?
Yeah. How much charge anyway?
Yeah, awesome. Great question. We do have to get to the pricing at some point, don't
we? Yeah.
So usually about $1,500 a month on a retainer fee. And then no contracts. I'm not going to sign you away for life, right? If things don't work out, right, then we go our separate ways. But I'm confident that we will, and that's why there's no contract, because you have the opportunity then to be like, yeah, okay, we keep going.
1,500.
1,500 for the month, correct?
Would you be sending me an email regarding that? So I will discuss with my partner. So I'll get back to you.
Yeah, sure. What anything like what would you really like to discuss with your partner that she could change her mind?
Look, it's not change mind, like, if for free trial, they definitely want to go ahead anyway.
Okay.
Because I want to see the value, you know what I mean? That's the thing. I've been tried like more than 3 times already. Nothing gets back. So
okay.
So remember the first call you called me? I'm quite against this.
Yeah.
But you sounds very nice guy anyway. So I just want to give a think, or to say what are you gonna say? You know what I mean? That's the thing. Compare others, but you pretty better. You know what I mean?
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, if you can get 1 month to try out, you know what I mean? If it works, because look, the thing is what? If it
Mm,
works, I definitely gonna be, to pay the money because I can get it back. You know what I mean?
of
I'm
course.
happy to pay more. You know what I mean? If I can get it back, that's the thing.
Okay.
Because for me, because I already spent 2 grand a month anyway. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we have so every year how much gonna spend for the marketing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh, but you anyway, so it's a long run game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're happy to, give me free trial, I'm happy to meet you somewhere, and then I can go through everything. You need from me, and then we can kick this start.
Yeah. Okay. How about this? How about instead of a 1 month free trial, how about we do 50% off for the first month?
No, no, have to be
No?
free.
Has to be
Free,
free.
I'll say straight away. I can
Okay.
start.
Okay.
You know anything anyway. I think you're probably gonna lose some time anyway. So if it really works, I can pay you 2 grand next month. That's no problem.
Okay. Let me.
Yeah, you think about it anyway. Because look, I have so many same as you calling me. You know what I mean? Those things. But
Yeah.
look,
Sure.
I'm not really. Some of them talk to me. I'm not really interested to talk to them anyway. That's why I said I'm
Okay.
not interested.
What
Uh,
about this? What about this? What about I work for you for free for the month, right? And then if it works, then you back pay me for the month, right? So then if it doesn't work, then you don't have to pay me anything, right? But then if it does, then I still get paid for the month.
then I have to talk to my wife. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Let's do this, right? Let's do. How about let's start things off, and
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
pretend that you've already
comfortable
paid,
with one
right?
month free trial and then give me option to keep going. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm with that. Cause look, I've been trying. I told you I've been trying. I'm not really confident. You know what I mean? To
That's
pay
okay.
someone and then nothing come back. You know what I mean? Because I did 3 times already. Even
Yeah.
my partner, my wife, like, is pretty.
Okay. Okay.
Against the thing. Yeah.
I understand. No worries. Okay, let's do this. Let's do a 2 week free trial, right? Because at the end of the 2 weeks, I'm sure that we'll have gotten you some results by then.
I got a suburb I'm really focused on. So
Okay.
I want to be this suburb. So if you're happy to look, give me once is better, you know what I mean? Trial. And then so I can those suburb I'm really focused on. And then I just want to target those suburb anyway, just couple of them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I promise that you won't tell any other realtors that I've given you a 1 month free trial, hey?
Nah, look, if look, are you from Australia?
Yeah,
Are you
I'm in Perth.
Oh,
Yeah.
you Perth. Okay. Are you, you in Australia?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Which suburb are you?
Greenwood.
Oh, Greenwood. Okay. I
Mm.
have one there anyway. So in Warwickshire.
Oh yeah.
Look, the thing is what, we're Asian, you know what I mean? If we can make money, we definitely gonna spend the money. That's the thing. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, yeah. You know what I mean? Look
Okay.
for you can say I'm paying 30% to whoever refer, even my friend, refer me a business, I give them 30%, some of them take cash, I'll give them cash.
Okay. All right. Listen. I'll take your word for it. Let's do a 1 month free trial, and
Yeah.
that way I can put some skin into the game for you, and I can prove to you that this will work.
Well, when do you want to catch up?
Yeah, we catch up if you want. Is that something that you're interested in doing? Not many people like
Yes,
to
I
catch
want
up,
to. I
but
want to physically meet you. You know what I mean?
okay,
Because I spending my time.
sure.
So I meet you, and then we can meet somewhere in the middle, and then what do you need from me, so I can give to you. Rather
Yep.
than things will be quicker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't need anything really from you. The only thing that I potentially need from you is some creatives if you already have them. Do you have any like footage or anything like that people have taken for you or that you've taken?
Uh, yeah, just have a couple. That's the
That's
thing.
okay. Yeah, just send through what you got, and that's pretty much it. Then you're kind of done. Then from here, I'll show you. I'll show you kind of the next step. Actually, do I have it up? I
Look,
do.
I still want to meet you anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Let's.
I want to work someone I really like it. I don't want to work someone I don't like it. You know what I mean? And normally, even my client, I want to see them. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah. I got
Yeah.
you. No worries. That's all good. Yeah, we can definitely do that. When are you free to meet up? I can do
Okay.
tomorrow if you'd like.